Hey everyone, this is Heather with Lularoe Heather AG, and in today's video we're going to be talking about managing your inventory and tips on how to stay on top of things. So let's get to it. So our first topic for today is a question that a lot of people have, which is, how much inventory should I have on hand? And a good rule of thumb is about 5 to 8 pieces per size and style. Now there are some pieces that were not included in your initial inventory, like sizes extra small, 2XL, and 3XL. And while these sizes may not be as popular as the sizes that Lularoe did send you, it is important not to exclude these sizes so that your customers don't feel excluded. I recommend having about 3 to 5 pieces in each of these sizes for each style. Now, of course, you don't have to start off with your inventory at those numbers because I know it can seem a little overwhelming. So the key here would be to reinvest your profits until your inventory gets to a place that you'd like it to be at. And remember that your sales goals may be different than somebody else's. So somebody may carry 20 of each size and style because that aligns with their sales goals. Just remember to keep your goals in mind as you grow your inventory. Another question a lot of people have when learning to manage their inventory is how much to order and how often to place an order. A good place to start is knowing exactly how many pieces you'd like to have in your inventory at any given time. So at the beginning of every month, I use these tally sheets that are located in the back office and write down how much I would like to have per size and style. Then I do another one that says how many I have on hand at this time. So then I know where my deficits lie. So whether I've sold that product, whether I've given it away, I know how many pieces I need to order to hit my goals and keep my inventory where I'd like it to be at. I also use the tally sheets anytime I do a pop-up or a sale, and I mark down on the tally sheets how much of each item I've sold, so I know for sure as I go throughout the month that I need to replace those sizes and I'm not just ordering blindly, because it can be very easy to try and fill up your box, just order random pieces, and then you end up with either too much of an item or not enough, so you have to keep good track of your numbers. Now, as far as how often to order, most people will tell you to try and order at least once a week. That way you keep your inventory fresh and current. At the very least, try and keep your ordering to once a month just so you stay current. So you've got your inventory where you'd like it to be with those 5 to 8 pieces per size and style, and you think you're ready to launch a new style. So what does it take? On average, it takes about $2,000 to launch a new style. So what I recommend is that you slowly launch that new style by purchasing maybe one box each month for about 3 or 4 months until you get 5 to 8 pieces in that new style. That way, when you launch the new style, you will already have it ready to go and you won't have to build it up as you go along. So my final topic for today is, what if you have a style that's not selling very well? I don't recommend you make the mistake that we made, and that would be to keep buying more of that style in hopes that it will turn around for you. It does not work and you will not be very successful. Instead, try and find some local consultants near you and swap out some pieces with them. Sometimes all it takes is getting fresh eyes on your new inventory for that style to pick up. And when all else fails, find some other consultants who might want to purchase that style from you. Maybe their customers are very interested in that style and it sells well for them, whereas your customers just may not be into that style, and it's okay to let a style go if it doesn't work for you. So what do you do to help manage your inventory? Tell me in the comments below. And if any of this was helpful for you, please like and share this video with someone else that might find it helpful. You can send any questions you have to me at lularoeheatherag@gmail.com, and make sure you stay tuned for our next video called Picking a Sponsor. It's a tough decision, so stay tuned.